And folks, we're about to start this one up here. Tonight we're going to be having mashed potatoes here going up against Nothing Personal. You've noticed, looking on our channel here, we have a few different streams going on here. So on this one, and you look in the pinned comment there, it's going to show you the two games we got going on. After this game here, we have G League versus YMCA. On our one other stream right now, we have Glory Days against Lob City, the primetime game of the week there. And on our last court, we have the other guys going up against GNM over there. That's going to be another close one as well. So we have a great slate of games here, as the 9 and 10 p.m. slots both have extra games on there, as we had gotten rained out last week from the state of emergency there. As tip-off is there, Matruli wins it there for mashed potatoes. He's going to have it here. So he'll be doubling here. He kicks over to Del Toro, who gets it to Drinkwater. Drinkwater with the ball here. Hands it off to Chase Cahill. Chase Cahill takes a deep three, pulls it, not able to knock that down. Metro goes for the rebound, goes out of bounds. So since he can't save it, but did touch it, mashed potatoes is going to keep possession here on this one. So he gave it over to Cahill here in the corner. He gets the pick from his brother. They get it over to Drinkwater. Drinkwater driving left, going against Metzel. Gets out to Del Toro. Del Toro working his way into the starting lineup here for this team. I think play off the bench the past few games here for him. Great rebounding defender here for him. See if he can step it up here on the offensive end as Drinkwater takes the three, not able to knock that down. Luke Cahill with the offensive board. He's going to pump fake, go up, blocked on that one by Johnson. As they're going to be bringing it up there. Stewart here with it. He's going to be in the starting lineup as well tonight. He gets over to Metzel. He finds Carbone. As he kicks it out to Stewart there. Stewart in the corner. Takes the three. Able to knock that one down there. As that is the first points of the night there for this game. Nothing Personal starting with the 3-0 lead here. As they're passing it around, Cahill has it here up top. He's going to be surveying his options here. Gets it over to his brother there as they do a little give and go action. Can't secure it in there as Kevin there gets the steal. As he's going to be bringing it up here. He's going to be going baseline on the defense, trying to find opening, has to kick it out to Stewart. And he has it here at the top, gets it down to Kevin here in the post. As that's going to be a travel there, so that's going to be a turnover on that one. So mashed potatoes here going to have the ball, see if they can take advantage here of that mistake. As we have Matruli here is going to be bringing the ball up. Matruli here going up against Stewart. He hands it off over to Cahill there. Gets the pick from his brother. Going up against Carbone here. He's going to be driving. Kicks it out to Del Toro. Del Toro back to Matruli. Matruli here at the top. We'll be getting the pick there. Stewart gets in there for the steal on that one. As Johnson takes it coast to coast on that one for the two. So now it is a 5-0 game here. Nothing Personal with the lead here as Drinkwater has it going up full up court. Kevin blocks that one from behind there. There's now two highlight plays there set up for him. Both on the defensive end here for Nothing Personal. As he's going to get it out to Cahill here. Still looking to find a basket here. They're still without any points here so far. They find Luke Cahill. Luke driving to his right, going against Carbone. He's going to take the free throw line jumper. Can't make it. Matruli with the rebound. As he's going to clear it out here. He's going to take the three. Not able to knock that down. Cahill with the rebound and the two on that one there. So they get their first points of the night there. It's now a 2-5 game here. As Carbone has it, gets it down to Stewart. Stewart with a nice look to Kevin. Gets knocked loose though, or he loses it. So that's going to be a turnover there. Nice find though. As they had the right idea, just wasn't able to execute it on that last possession there. We're down to about 16 and a half minutes. Del Toro with the ball, driving baseline, doubled, kicks it over. Cahill's able to save it. Cahill going up against Kevin here. He's going to pull the mid-range. Not able to make that one there as that one goes too far on that one. As Stewart has it here, gets it to Kevin, give and go action. Stewart driving to the basket, has to try to kick it out. Drinkwater gets a hand on it. Metzel gets it in his hands though, so they keep possession as Metzel kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson pulls the three. Not able to knock that one down there as Cahill gets the rebound. As we're going to have Chase Cahill here bringing it up. He's going to give it over to Matruli here at the top. Matruly's gonna be driving to his right, going up against Stewart. Euro not able to get that there. Wanted the foul, nothing called on that one. As Stewart there gets himself another rebound there. Kevin drives and gets the and one on that one there. So Kevin is gonna go to the line for the and one free throw. As Chase Clayhill picks up his first foul. It's now 7-2 game. They're gonna try to make it 8-2 here with this free throw. As he misses the free throw there, Luke Cahill with the rebounds, his third of the night. As Del Toro here is going to be bringing it up for Mashed Potatoes. Mashed Potatoes, a little inconsistent so far here this season. They need to find a good second scoring option, as Drinkwater is definitely the number one most of the time here. That's going to be a travel there on that one. It's going to be a turnover on Matruly. As nothing personal here, has got some subs in the wing as Owen and Patrick there are getting ready to clock in there as Carbone misses that one there. As that's going to be a foul on Kevin there on that one, off the push-off. That's his first personal on the loose ball foul. For nothing personal, they subbed out Carbone and they subbed out Stewart there. See how they do here. As we have Chase Cahill bringing it up. Trying to find an opening there as he gets it over to Del Toro. Del Toro here with it, finds Cahill. Cahill, jab step, driving right, going, kicks it over to Del Toro in the corner. He bobbles it a little bit though. So he's gonna kick it back out to Cahill here. Cahill now has the ball. Going up against Kevin here. He's gonna be driving right, can't find an opening, but pulls the three. Not able to knock that down as Patrick there gets the rebound. As he throws it up court to Kevin, bobbles it, so Kevin doesn't get an open look. He's going up against Cahill here, driving, kicks it over to Metzel. Metzel going up against the other Cahill brother, misses that there. As Matruly picks up the foul on that one. Patrick, though, got the rebound off the Jeff Metzel miss as they give it over to Kevin. Kevin driving through the defense. Basket on that one. That is another and one for him as Matruly picks up his second foul of the night here. As Kevin is going to be taking another and one free throw here, as he now has 2 and 1 opportunities here so far this game. Takes the free throw, not able to knock that one down either. So the fouls haven't come back to bite them yet, as both and one opportunities have ended up with missed free throws there. So no 3-point plays, but still a 9-2 game here. So they're going to need to make something happen here on the offensive end. As Kevin there goes in, picks up the foul on that one. As that's going to be a foul there on Kevin, his second of the night here. As Matruly here is going to be doing inbound duties. He gets it over to Drinkwater. Drinkwater going up against Metzel here. Can't find opening, kicks over to Matruly. Matruly with the ball here at the top. He's going up against Patrick here at the top. Trying to go left, pulls the three, knocks that one down on that one. Truly gets his first basket of the night, makes it now a 5-9 game here, as this is now only a 4-point deficit here for Mashed Potatoes. As Metzel here is bringing the ball up, going against Cahill. He's driving. Nice layup on that one as he gets through the defense there. As that is a Metzel special there, as he is well known for being pretty agile for a big man there, especially when it comes to getting to the basket. As Cahill there kicks over to Drinkwater. They're getting pressured here. There's some bobbles there. Drinkwater has it, driving through the defense. Not able to get that one there as Kevin gets the rebound. As they're passing it down. Owen takes the three and knocks that one down there as he gets his first of the night there. As it is now a 14-5 game here. Those last two possessions have turned it over in a quick way here. As Matruly takes the three from the corner, not able to make that one there. Sean Johnson with the rebound. As they kick it up, bobble there on that one. So that's going to be changing over. We're down to about 11 minutes left in this first half. 5-14 game. Nothing personal here with the lead. As we got Matruly here bringing the ball up. He's going to his right. Step back on the mid-range. Not able to knock that one down there. It ends up going out of bounds, though, so they keep possession. As Sean Johnson was not able to corral that one in. James Drinkwater here checked in on that last dead ball. He's going to kick it over to his brother. Tipped by Metzel, but still gets over to him. As Luke Cahill now is the ball here at the top, going against Owen. As he has to pick up his dribble, find someone to get it over to. Finds Drinkwater over to Cahill. Kevin gets in there for the block. Kevin now has 2 blocks there on the night so far. As we got Sean Johnson with the ball at the top. He's going to be driving left. Floats it. Contested. Good on that one there. As he does a nice job of floating that one over the defender on that one. As that now makes it a 16-5 game here. We're down to 10 minutes left here in this first half. As we have Cahill here with the ball. Gets a pick from James Drinkwater. Can't find opening. So he's going to give it off to Matruli here. As Matruli here gets the pick from Cahill. As we got Matruli here with it. Gets over to Drinkwater. Drinkwater driving left. Gets the pick. Can't find an opening. Kicks out to his brother. Tries to get it back over to him. Bobbles. Keeps possession though. As Drinkwater here with the ball. Gets picked but clean by Owen on that one. As Owen's leading it on the charge there. Picks up his dribble. Finds Johnson. Johnson drives and not able to make the layup. As Patrick there gets the rebound. Can't make that one in either. Couldn't take advantage there on that turnover opportunity. Still 16-5 game. Johnson's going to pick up the foul on that one. So that's his first of the night. So we have some substitutions. Del Toro coming in for Chase Clayhill. Metzel getting subbed in for Carbone. Kevin getting subbed out for Stewart here, sorry. It's now down to 9 minutes here left in this first half. 16-5 game still. Matruli with the ball here at the top. As Matruli half spins. Step back on the 2. Not able to make that there. I think that got tipped on that one. As Stewart gets it to Owen. Owen not able to knock down the 3. As they get it over. Cahill driving, gets the 2 on that one. As it's now a 7-16 game here. Down to about 8.5 minutes left in this one. As Sean Johnson pulls the open 3, not able to knock that down. Stewart with the rebound. Finds Johnson again. Johnson pump fakes, goes up and gets the 2 on that one. Makes up for the missed 3 there. This is now an 18-7 game. Nothing personal with the 11-point lead here as we're down to 8.5 minutes. As we have Drinkwater here with the ball. Johnson tries to get the steal, not able to. Kicks it out over to Del Toro. Del Toro backing down Stewart. Kicks it out to Drinkwater. JD here has the ball. He gets it over to Del Toro. Del Toro getting the pick from JD. They're going to pressure him there. He gets it over to Luke Cahill. Luke Cahill knocks down the 3. As that was a nice job by James Drinkwater to find him. Great job by Luke Cahill to make the contested 3 on that one. It's now a 10-18 game. Stewart gets his man going on that one. Pump fakes, but Del Toro gets in there for the block. As almost had a highlight play there, but gets blocked on the mid-range there. Drinkwater tries to take the 3. Nothing going though on that one. As it gets rebounded and put back up and in by Luke Cahill there. Now a 12-18 game here. Mashed Potatoes fought their way back. They're now only down 6 here as we're down to 7.5 minutes left in this first half. Stewart with the ball as he kicks it over to Patrick, and nice give and go on that one. As for nothing personal, offense running well here as even their bench players there are getting some nice scoring opportunities here after that last pick and roll that was beautifully executed there. As Matruli has here up top, home against Johnson, trying to dribble around, find opening, throws up contested shot, not able to make that there. Wants a foul, nothing called though. Didn't see too much contact there. As Johnson kicks it over to Patrick, who finds Carbone. Carbone with the 3 on that one. Patrick picks up the assist. It's now a 23-12 game here, down to about 6.5 minutes here, as nothing personal might be starting to run away with this one here to start off. As Mashed Potatoes going to need to put up a basket here. They want to stay in this one as we have JD here with the ball at the top. Going left, kicks it over to Del Toro. Del Toro trying to find JD, does. JD, though, has to pass out, gets over to Drinkwater here at the top. Drinkwater with the ball, going against Carbone. He spins, backing down Carbone in the post. Fade away and knocks that one down on that one. As Drinkwater gets himself his first basket of the night. It's now a 23-14 game here. Brings it back down to single digits here as Stewart here gets over to Carbone. Carbone corner 3, knocks that one down. As it is now a 26-14 game here, down to about 6 minutes left here in the first half. As they have Matruli here bringing up the ball for Mashed Potatoes. As he kicks it over to Cahill there. Cahill going to be driving to his right, backing down to Owen. Has to pick up his dribble to kick it out over Stewart gets a hand and ends up getting the steal on that one. Brings it all the way up court, misses the 2 on that one. Ends up going out of bounds, so no one gets the rebound on that one. As we have some subs, as we have Chase Cahill coming in for his brother, Metzel and Kevin checking in, with Owen and Johnson checking out. As Nothing Personal is going to hold on to the ball here, as we're down to about 5.5 minutes left in this first half. Kicked ball on that one, so they're going to redo that inbound pass. As we have Stewart here with it, he's going to clear it out to Kevin here at the top. Kevin getting the pick from Patrick. Nothing going there. He's going against smaller defender. He's probably going to try to drive on him, and he does. Big boys him down low there, as he did not stand a chance. As Kevin big dogged his way down low there against Cahill, probably the smallest defender there on the Mashed Potatoes team here, as it's a 28-14 game here. As Matruli has it, loses it though, so that's going to be a turnover there. As we're down to about 4.5 minutes left in this first half. As we're going to have Carbone here bringing it up now. 28-14 game here. Carbone's going to take the deep 3, feeling himself here tonight, not able to make that one there. Metzel gets the rebound, back over to Carbone, who gets the 2 on that one. So that's going to now make it a 30-14 game, as Metzel picks up his first assist of the night. Matruli here gets over to Drinkwater. Drinkwater getting beat up by Metzel again. He's backing him down. Fade away again. Fouled on that one there by Metzel as he hit him on the way up. That's going to be 2 at the line after first free throw. As Drinkwater there is going to be taking the 2 free throws here. Yeah, he got fouled on the shots. Yeah, just 2 free throws. Yeah. Drinkwater here is going to the line for 2 free throws. And misses the first one there. As Matruli here subbing out. They got Cahill subbing in here. And about 3.5 minutes here left in this first half, as Drinkwater is going to try to make his second free throw. And he does. 1 for 2 from the line there for him. As it is now a 15-30 game here. Carbone here bringing it up. 4-0 personal. As he's going to fake the pass, give it over to Metzel. Metzel fakes it to Kevin on the give and go. Can't find an opening. Metzel, hook shot. Good on that one there. As he picks up the basket on that one. It's now a 32-15 game. Down to about 3 minutes now in this first half. As Chase Cahill is going to be bringing the ball up here. As Cahill here has it, he's going to pass it over to JD. JD with the ball, kicks out to Drinkwater. Drinkwater with the 3, not able to make it as that's short. Stewart with the rebound. They throw it up court, not able to convert on that one, so that's going to be a quick turnover there. So down to about 2.5 minutes now here, as we have Patrick subbing out, Owen subbing in here. As Chase Cahill is going to be bringing it up here for him. As they try to find Del Toro open, nothing going. Gets over to JD. JD here gets a pick from Cahill. Back over to the other Cahill brother. Owen knocks it loose again. As Owen there picks up the foul on that one there on the reach-in. As they give it over down to Del Toro, down to about 2 minutes left here in this first half. Del Toro gets a pick from Drinkwater, trying to drive through. Goes up. Fouled on that one by Stewart. So that's going to be 2 at the line there for Del Toro. See, Del Toro can knock these down here. So he makes the first one. Makes now a 16-32 game. Mashed Potatoes missing a guy down there as they get it over to Stewart, so didn't care much for getting trying to get an offensive board as Stewart finds Owen. Owen not able to make that there. James Drinkwater with the rebound. They throw it down court. Del Toro with it now by the corner. Del Toro trying to find opening. He now takes the 3, not able to make that there as Metzel there gets the rebound. Metzel driving up the court, not able to make that there. Stewart though gets the rebound. as he's slowing it down here. Gets it down to Kevin here in the post. Kevin goes up, not able to make the two, as Drinkwater there is going to get the rebound. He's bringing it up here for Mashed Potatoes. They have 4v3 here as they find Del Toro. Del Toro kicks it back out to JD. JD getting collapsed in on, has to kick it out here. Finds Chase Clayhill. He's going baseline. Layup, not able to make that there, as Metzel ends up with the rebound on that one. Metzel here with it now. Going up top here as he's going to be driving left on Cahill. Behind the back pass to Owen. Owen takes the three. Not able to knock that one down there. So he started off hot. He's cooled off a little bit here as he missed his last two. Drinkwater now has it. We're down to 20 seconds here. As Drinkwater gets it over to Cahill. Cahill with the three. Not able to knock that down. Owen there gets the rebound, as he gives it over to Kevin. Kevin, hop step, can't find an opening, kicks out to Carbone. Carbone takes the three, knocks that one down. As they're bringing it up, tries to get the buzzer beater off. As it hit the stanchion there, so they're going to say it does not count. The basket does not count there, as they say it hit the stanchion, as it did go in there, but to be honest, it might have been after the final buzzer went off too. It's hard to tell there. Either way, though, that's going to kick it over to halftime here. This is a 35-16 game here. Nothing personal with the lead, as we will catch you up here in a few minutes for the start of our second half. as we are starting this second half up here. Carbone here with the ball. Nothing personal starts off here as Matruli won the tip-off. Got the tip-off there originally as Metzel kicks over to Johnson. Johnson, three, not able to make that there. Stewart there with the rebound. Hook shot, not able to make that either. As we have Drinkwater here bringing the ball up. He spins on Metzel, doesn't take the shot, finds Chase Cahill. He shoots the three, not able to make that there. 0 for 4 so far, so he's been struggling there from outside. It's usually his bread and butter. As Johnson here gets it, kicks out to Carbone. Carbone with the three. He makes that one there. As we now have Cahill here bringing it up. He's going to be driving to his left. Can't find anything up, so he's going to reset here at the top. As he kicks it over to Drinkwater here. Drinkwater driving through the defense. Not able to make the layup there, surprisingly. He got a nice open look on that one there. Just couldn't convert. As Johnson knocks it up court to Carbone. Carbone with the easy two on that one. It's now a 40-16 game here, as Nothing Personal has been running away with this one here so far. See if Mashed Potatoes can put up some baskets here to come back in this one. As Cahill there misses the three. Del Toro with the rebound. And he gets the three on that one. Who made that last one? They get a basket there to start off their second half as Patrick here is in the post, gets around Matruli and one on that one as Matruli now has his third foul there. So Patrick's gonna go to the line for an and one free throw here. And he misses that one there, but Johnson there gets the rebound over Drinkwater. Misses the putback and then makes his own shot there on that one, puts it back in. It's now a 44-19 game here. As Matruli here is going to be bringing it up, as he's going to be going up against Carbone here. So one-on-one here up top. He's going to try to drive right, nothing going as he kicks it over to Luke. Luke with the ball here. He's going to get the pick from Drinkwater, almost loses it there. Is able to hang on to possession though. Got to pick up his dribble though and give it over to Drinkwater. Drinkwater driving left, spins. Kicks it back over to Matruli there at the top. Matruli getting the pick from Drinkwater. Ball loose. Able to save it though. Matruli has it here. Half spin. Step back three-pointer. Knocks that one down on that one. As that was a nice play there. That's definitely going to go on his highlight reel on that one. As we have Metzel here with the ball now. 44-22 game as they kick it over to Patrick. Patrick with the midi. Not able to make that there. As they get a drive there, kick out to Carbone. Carbone misses it there. That goes out of bounds. As we now have JD here subbing in for Del Toro. James Drinkwater checks in there. We have Matruli here bringing the ball up. As Matruli there pulls the three, not able to knock that one down there. As Metzel there gets the rebound, he's leading the charge on the break, finds Patrick who bobbles it, kicks it back down to Metzel, Metzel to Carbone, Carbone pump fake, driving left through the defense, not able to make that though, but rebounds his own shot, goes back up with it, and gets the two on that one there, as it is now a 46-22 game here, as we are going to have Matruli here bring it up, as Matruli here has the ball. Look for someone to get it to. Gets to JD here. JD has to pass out as he's doubled. Cahill with it. He's going to take the mid-range. Not able to make that there. Luke misses the two on that one. Sean Johnson with the rebounds, his fifth. They get it over to Stewart. Stewart to Metzel. Metzel driving through the defense. Layup, no good on that one there. As JD throws it up. Able to find Cahill. Cahill drives and gets the two on that one through the tough defense there. They had a nice play on that one there. As Sean Johnson has it, goes up. That's going to be a travel there, so that's going to be a turnover for Nothing Personal. A nice job of getting him open under the basket, but Travel wipes that away as it's down to about 15 minutes left in this one. As Drinkwater drives through the defense and misses the layup again there. As he just cannot find himself a bucket here. As Metzel gets over to Patrick. Patrick not able to make that, but Johnson tips it in. It's now a 48-24 game here. Johnson here leading the pack in scoring here for this nothing personal team as Cahill has it here. He's going to pull the three. Not able to knock that one down as Carbone here gets the rebound. Carbone bringing it up here, kicks it over to Patrick there, who's going to reset here. He gets it down to Ethan there in the block. Finds cutting Sean Johnson and gets the two on that one. Good find on that one. By him on that one as this team has been in sync so far tonight as Cahill has it driving to his right, pulls up contested shot, able to make that one there over the tough defense. It's now a 26-50 game here. Down to about 14 minutes left here in this second half. As we have Stewart here with the ball, finds Patrick. Patrick stripped on that one, Matruli gets the steal. As Matruli now, he's going to be getting doubled. He's able to find Cahill there. Cahill tries to pass out. Carbone is the last to touch it, so they're going to keep possession. Carbone almost ends up with a steal on that one, though. As Owen and Kevin are coming in for Metzel and Stewart. Sorry, for him and Patrick. Stewart's going to stay in the game. And about 13:50 here. Matruli here with the ball up top. As he gets it over, driving to his right. Drives through the defense. Great move there by Matruli on that one. That's his first two of the night there. As they haven't put up too many baskets, but they've been putting up some nice highlights there at least. As Johnson there spins and gets the nice two there through the tough defense. As we now have Drinkwater here with it. He gets it over to Cahill. Cahill drives. Johnson gets in there for the block on that one. As Carbone takes a three, knocks that one down there on that one. That's his fifth made three of the night here. He's been absolutely unstoppable there from beyond the arc. He's 5 for 6. And that's going to be a timeout there by Mashed Potatoes. Their first by either team actually here. We're down to 12:52 left in this second half. As, like I said, this game looks seemingly in nothing personal's hands here. We'll see if Mashed Potatoes can make a little bit of a comeback here, but it's not looking too good here at the moment, folks. Either way, though, we will kick back with you here in a minute after this timeout break. Coming back into this one here as we have substitution here as Drinkwater's going to be on the bench. Chase Cahill's going to sub in. Definitely not a good sign as him and Matruli are two of the best offensive weapons that they have. Being down as much as they are already, it's definitely not going to make things much easier. Clock. As Cahill has it here. He's going to take a fadeaway, one-legged two, and knocks that one down there. Very Dirk-esque there on that one. This is now a 30-55 game here. 12 minutes, 40 seconds left here in this game. As they find Kevin there. Kevin takes the three. Not able to knock that one down there. As JD there gets the rebound. He gets it over to Cahill. As Carbone there picks up the foul. It's their first one there of the night for Carbone. Can't argue that one. There was a lot of contact there coming off that. As JD here gets it over to Matruli. Matruli with the ball here. As Kevin there knocks it loose there for the steal. He's going to be bringing it up court. Is he going to go solo? He does. And he's going to be fouled by Matruli on that one. As Matruli picks up his fourth foul there. And Kevin's going to go to the line for two more free throws. 0 for 2 here so far. We'll see if he can change those fortunes there as he missed those 2 and 1 opportunities. As he makes the first one. 6. Yep. So he makes that first one there. See if he can knock down the second one. Bring himself to a 50% clip here from the charity stripe tonight. And does not there as JD there gets the rebound. He's going to kick it up to Del Toro. Del Toro leading the charge. And he's going to get fouled there by Kevin on that one. So that's going to be 2 at the line there for Del Toro. He went 1 for 2 on his last trip. He's going to try to prove that mark there as we're down to about 11 minutes left in this one. He stays more than 25 points. It'll be 9 minutes there, sorry. As he misses the first one. See if he can knock down the second one here. And goes 1 for 2 there from the line. As Carboni is going to throw it up to Owen. No one was watching him there. Owen takes the 3, not able to make that there. He's been struggling so far. 1 for 4 from beyond the arc here tonight. Or 1 for 5, sorry. As JD's pressured, finds Cahill. Cahill drives, floats it, gets the 2 there over the tough defense on that one. As they've just been seeming to make the toughest shots, but then missing the easiest stuff here, it seems like tonight here for this team. As Owen there takes the 3, not able to make that. Carbone with the rebound, takes the 2, misses that there. As Stewart there gets the rebound. That's his 10th of the night. Owen takes the 3, not able to knock that down. He's now 1 for 6 from the arc. Struggling here so far, but luckily they're up by so much they don't need it. They kick it over to Cahill here. Cahill, step back 3, not able to knock that down there. He's a little bit short. He's 0 for 6 so far from beyond the arc, struggling from the 3-point arc. As Carbone takes the 3, he misses that there. As Matruli ends up with it on the rebound. He's going to be bringing it up. He finds Del Toro. Del Toro gets around his defender, goes up. Fouled on that one by Stewart. So that's going to be 2 at the line for him. So Del Toro going for his 5th and 6th rebound here, or free throw here, sorry, of the night. And he makes the first one there. As you can see down low there, Kevin's definitely jawing with one of the other guys there for mashed potatoes. As he misses the second one there, Kevin gets a rebound. As Kevin here is going to be bringing it up. He's going to be driving through. Hop step, nothing going though. JD with the rebound. I think got a hand on it there for the block. As Cahill there tries a lob to Drinkwater, nothing going. Drinkwater saves it from being a turnover. As Del Toro takes the 3, he knocks that one down. Del Toro 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. Drinkwater picks up his first assist. The 37-56 game here. As Metzel here is going to be bringing it up. He's going up against his man here. Kicks it out to Carbone. Carbone drives right. Trying to find opening. Kicks it out to Patrick there. Patrick with the 3. Not able to make that there. Drinkwater with the rebound there. He's going to be bringing it up. Driving to the basket through the defense. Not able to make the 2 as he's been ice cold here. Getting to the basket tonight as Kevin here has it. Cahill's going to pick up the foul. So that's going to be 2 at the line here for Kevin. And like Del Toro, he is going to be taking his 5th and 6th free throw of the night here. He's 1 for 4 so far. So he's going to try to fix his fortunes there and get a few more up on the stat sheet. As he misses that one there. So now he's 1 for 5. He's going to try to make it 1 for 6 here after this one as we're down to about 7.5 minutes left. As he misses the second one there. JD with the rebound on that one. As Drinkwater now bringing it up here. Gives it over to Matruli. Matruli with it. Pump fakes. Gets his man to jump. Throws up a shot. Nowhere close on that one there. As he was definitely forcing it on that one there. As Carbone has the rebound. Kicks to Metzel. Metzel behind the back pass to Patrick. Beautiful assist on that one there. As Carbone now ends up with a steal. As they're passing it around here, Owen's going to take a deep 3. Not able to knock that down. Still not able to make his 3s there. Kevin with the offensive board. As Kevin now takes a 3. He knocks that one down. As this game's just getting out of hand here. As we had Del Toro with the 3. Not able to make that one there. Kevin with the rebound. As Metzel gets over to Owen. Owen takes a deep 3. Not able to make that there, but Patrick there gets the putback on that one. They're giving Owen the green light here. With a lead like this, I don't blame him. As Cahill, 3-pointer, not able to knock that one down. Metzel with the rebound. He throws it full court down to Patrick. Drinkwater might have gotten a hand on that one there. As Cahill now has it here. He gets it over to Matruli. Matruli going baseline. Can't find an opening. As nothing personal. Playing a little lackadaisical on defense as they have a big lead here on this one. As Del Toro wide open three. Not able to knock that one down. Owen there gets the rebound. As they find Patrick, and he gets the two on that one there. As it is a 65-37 game here. As if this lead stays how it is, this game will be over here in 3.5 minutes. As we have Drinkwater driving through, fouled, and one on that one as he finally breaks his code spell. Metzel's going to pick up the foul. 65-39 game. Drinkwater's going to try to make this free throw here. Here, hit the buzzer. So he went 1 for 2 on his last trip. See if he can change that around here. And go perfect from the line. As he misses that one down, Del Toro, though, gets the offensive board. As Del Toro there is looking for someone to find. Tries to give it in to JD. Sean Johnson with the steal. Gives it over to Stewart. And he gets the basket there on that one. It's now a 67-39 game here. It's Drinkwater going up against Stewart here. He's getting pressured. Picked up now by Carbone as he throws across court to Del Toro. Del Toro with it. Going baseline. Layup. Good on that one there as he's able to get through the tough defense on that one. As it's now a 41-67 game here. We got 2.5 minutes left. As Mashed Potatoes is going to take their second time out here. They have only one left here as we're down to 4:19 here. This game, like I said, if it stays 25 or more, it will end here in about 2 minutes, 19 seconds. So we'll see if they can stave off the mercy rule here. Or if nothing personal, we'll be going home early after this one here. For updates on our other courts, we have our other streams going, both on YouTube if I'm not mistaken. As we have the other guys right now down to GNM. So GNM trying to have a winning streak here. They're up 48-41. Lob City and Glory Days, that game is the one to watch there, as that one's been close all night. Can't see the exact score from my angle over here, but that game has been going back and forth here so far. But either way, we are coming back in from this timeout break. As we are going to have Patrick here do inbound duties for nothing personal. As they find Carbone, he is wide open, no one around him. Makes the three on that one. As we are going to probably have about 2 minutes left in this one. That goes out of bounds. Oh, they said it got tipped on that one there. So they're going to say Mashed Potato keeps possession. As Del Toro there gets it into Cahill. We're down to about 1 minute and 50 seconds left here. That's a kick ball on that one. As Drinkwater here is doing inbound duties, he kicks it over to Cahill. Cahill's going to pull the three. Not able to make that there. Stewart with the rebound. As Chase Cahill now gets a steal there as they try to throw a full court pass. Chase Cahill gets over to Del Toro. Del Toro in the corner, getting pressured by Stewart. He finds Luke here. Luke with the ball, gets down to JD. JD, Drinkwater. Drinkwater trying to drive, puts up the midi and knocks that one down there. As this game is a 27-point game. So as of right now, in the next minute, this game will be over. We'll see if Mashed Potatoes can stave off that one, as that's going to be a foul there on JD. That's going to be 2 at the line. As he misses the first one there, short on that. As he misses the second one there, they both have it. Jump ball on that one. As we're going to have about 20 seconds left in this one. 70-43 game here. About 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here. As Luke Cahill has the ball here, bringing it up. He's trying to find an opening, gets it over to Del Toro. Del Toro here gets it over to Cahill. Chase Cahill, step back on a three again. Not able to make that one there. And they're going to call game on that one as Mercy Rule kicks in. It is going to be a 70-43 win here for Nothing Personal. Nothing Personal definitely had the advantage coming into this matchup, as on paper they had definitely a better record here than Mashed Potatoes. Mashed Potatoes picks up another loss here, as they're now on a 2-game losing streak here. They're going to need to try to pick up another win here, try to keep them in and keep their seeding well enough here in the playoff race. Either way though, folks, with that game ending there, feel free to stay around a little bit, as our next game here is going to be Bricklayers going up against G League there. So that will be there in about 9 minutes there. Feel free to check out other games, as GNEM is up by 8 against the other guys, and the Glory Days game is still down to the wire there as well. Either way though, folks, we will catch you in a few. Folks, we are about to start this one up here as we have G League here going up against Bricklayers. This is going to be a good matchup between two teams here. So we're about to start this one up here. Starting line for Bricklayers here. Looks like we are going to have Pirelli, Yakeem, Welling, Manny, and Allegro here. For G League here, we are going to have Phil, Summers, Aiden Bremer, Jay Green, and Cam Hall there. Starting lineup there. They're rocking only 6 though, as I see Pacheco here on the bench. 7 for Bricklayers. As tip off here, Bricklayers gets it there. So Pellerelli gives over to Welling. Welling out last week here, as they played short with only 4 guys, as Welling misses the 3. Pellerelli had the rebound, gives it back over to his teammate. Allegro's not able to make that there. Ball's loose there. Yakeem ends up with it. Where the rebound gets to Manny, and we have Jay Green picking up his first foul of the night there. So that's going to be 2 free throws here for Manny here at the line. As he's going to be looking to put up the first points here for Bricklayers, start this night off. As he misses the first one there. As he misses over 2 there from the line on that one there. As Jay Green gets the rebound, he's going to be pushing it up here on the break. Stops, gets it over to Phil. That's going to be a travel there, so it's going to be a turnover. Phil does not agree with the call there. It didn't look like he took an extra step there, though. So we're 18:45 here. So early, neither team with a basket here yet, as Yakeem takes the open 3. Not able to knock that down as they're bringing it up here. Phil loses the ball. Welling ends up with it for the steal. As Welling goes up, he travels now. As hopefully this isn't a repeat of the YMCA game where we had about 20 travels in that game. As that was actually Bricklayers' last game there when they played YMCA. They had plenty of travels there, so this is nothing new for him. As Summers has the ball here, he spins, contested shot. Allegro there gets the block on that one. As Summers gets a steal of his own there, misses the 2. Jay Green here with the ball. And that is going to be a foul there, so they call it on here. Allegro there picks up the foul. That's going to be Bremer going to the line for 2. See if he can knock these free throws down here, put up the first points of this game here. So he makes the first one there. See if he can knock down the second one here. As he does, 2 for 2 there from the line. Now, folks, we have a few different courts going. If you're looking for the free agent heat check game, that is going to be on one of the other streams. Our other game is going to be Upcharge over on the other court there. As Yakeem now has it here. He's going to kick it out over to Pellerelli. Pellerelli, midi, money on that one there as he gets the 2. Yakeem there with the assist. It's now 2 all game here as Jay Green's bringing it up for G League here. He gets it over to Phil. Phil up top here, going up against Yakeem. He's going to pull the 3, knocks that one down. As Phil makes his first shot of the night. It's now a 5-2 game. As G League here has the lead so far. Welling gives over to Pellerelli, takes the 3, not able to knock that down as Phil gets the rebound there. As that's now a steal there by Manny. Manny, coast to coast, not able to make that. But ball goes loose there. Pellerelli ends up with it as him and Phil were fighting for the ball there. Yakeem now has it. He's going to be driving to the basket. Goes up and one on that one. As that's going to be Remmer there picking up the foul on that one. So Yakeem there is going to try to make the and one free throw here. And he does not there as Summers there gets the rebound. As Phil's now bringing it up here for G League. He's going top against Yakeem, pulls the three again, knocks that one down, 2 for 2, as he is starting off hot here for G League. It's now an 8-4 game here as G League holds the lead here so far. Welling has it here, going up against Cam, gives it over to Pellerelli, who drives on Jay Green. Cam knocks it loose, ends up getting the steal on that one as he goes diving for the ball on that one. He kicks it over to Summers, finds Jay Green, back to Summers. Summers, a layup, good on that one there. Jay Green with the assist. That's good for Summers there. If you remember, Summers not do the best job there from 2 as he was missing open layups and everything last time I got to see them play here. As Welling drives, loses it. Phil ends up with it for the steal. Never went up for a shot. Goes to Jay Green, finds Phil again here as Phil's beyond the arc, pump fakes, doesn't take the shot. As he kicks out to Summers up top to Jay Green. Jay Green pump fakes, going up against Welling here. As he kicks out of Cam. Cam in the corner, going to his right, kicks it back out to Summers. Summers pump fakes, drives left, kicks it out. Cam up top, three-pointer, not able to make that one there. As Bremer ends up with the rebound, kicks out to Summers. Summers not able to make the three on that one there. Yakeem ends up with the rebound. Yakeem driving, kicks it to Allegro. Allegro layup, no good on that one there. As Cam there gets the rebound. Kicks it up over, and that goes out of bounds there on that one. As we have substitutions, we have Jalen checking in here for Allegro. Still got 10-4 game here. 14.5 minutes here. G League with the lead here so far. Hennessy not here again tonight for Bricklayers, but they do still return Yakeem here and Manny and Welling, so they have a few more bodies at least as Phil takes the three, not able to make that one there. As he finally misses one there. Pellerelli throws it up court to Jalen. Jalen under the legs pass there as no travel called on there, surprisingly. As Manny takes the three, knocks that one down as they miss the call on that one there. As G League there is arguing the call there on that one, as they're not happy with the ref. Jay Green going to be bringing it up here as that three brings it down to a 3-point deficit. They kick it out to Summers here. Summers drives the layup, not able to make it, misses it again. As Welling ends up with it there on that after that last minute shot, as that's going to be out of bounds. Bricklayer's going to keep the ball here. As Jalen here gives it over to Welling. Welling starting up top, 7-10 game here, down to 13 minutes of the first half. Welling kicks over to Yakeem. Yakeem pump fakes Jalen. Jalen out to Manny. Manny going right. That's a travel on that one. Easy to spot there. So you can see even from where we are. So that's going to be a turnover there. As Jay Green here is going to be bringing it in. Just over to Phil. Is going to be bringing it up court here for him. We got Phil here with the ball. He's going to be driving right. Goes up, layup. Foul on that one by Yakeem there. That's going to be 2 here for Phil at the free throw line. As Phil knocks down the first free throw there. He can knock down the second one. Jay Green here still talking with the ref there over that missed double dribble violation there. As Phil misses that one there, Yakeem there gets the rebound. As Summers there gets the steal. Leading it down the court, gets it over to Jay Green. Jay Green gets the 2 on that one. Welling's now bringing it up, 13-7 game here. G League has a 6-point lead here. As we got Maloney here with the ball. as he's going to be driving down. Summers there gets a hand on it for the block. But Pellerelli ends up getting it back in his hands as Pellerelli throws it over Welling's head there, so that's going to be a turnover as it gets lodged in the bench there on the sideline. As you can tell, he definitely put some mustard there on that pass as that thing flew over. As Phil finds Cam. Cam, fading jumper, not able to make that there. As we got Jalen here with the ball. As Jalen gives over to Welling. Welling takes the three, not able to make that there. As Phil drives here for the two, gets that one there. As it's now a 15-7 game here. G-League with a comfortable lead here so far. As we got Jalen going baseline there, kicks it out to Pellerelli. Pellerelli here, kicks out to Yakeem. Yakeem home against Phil, picks up his dribble, out to Maloney. Maloney with it, backing down his man, he's getting doubled, kicks it out to Yakeem. Yakeem now up top, gets the pick, mid-range, not able to knock that one down there as Phil there gets the rebound. As we got Phil here bringing it up, home against Yakeem. See if he can pull up another three. Looks like he's waiting to find someone open here. As he's able to find Jay Green. Jay Green's going to take the deep three. Not able to knock that one down there on that one. As Jalen gets the rebound, goes up, not able to get that there, but we have Yakeem there with the rebound and the putback on that one. As it is now a 9-15 game here. They're bringing down a 6-point deficit. As we have Summers here bringing the ball up. As he kicks it over to Jay Green. Jay Green over to Phil. Phil with the ball here. As Phil's going baseline off the pick, goes up and not able to make that there. As they're going to call a foul there on Yakeem. So that's going to be 2 at the line there for Phil. A little late on the whistle, but definitely enough contact there to warrant that call. He makes the first one there. Got 2 for 3 there on the nice, but Chaco checks in for the first time here for G-League. Cam subbing out here. As Phil goes 2 for 2 there from the line, now 3 for 4 on the night. It's now a 17-9 game here. As Welling there finds Jalen. Jalen hop step, passes out to Yakeem. Yakeem goes up, misses it, rebounds his own shot and puts it up and in. I never touched the rim or got touched there, but Summers there, kicks it out to Phil. Phil pump fakes, driving to the basket. Circus layup, not able to make that there. As Pellerelli now has it, he's taking it coast to coast. The layup, no good on that one. Rebounds his own shot there, but loses it, so that's going to go out of bounds. Pellerelli has 6 rebounds already on the night. Not happy about that call there. It's an 11-17 game here. Bricklayers down by 6 here again. 8 minutes left here in this first half. As Jay Green here is bringing it up. He's going to be driving right through the defense and gets the nice 2 on that one there. He had him beat right off that first step. As it's now a 19-11 game here, down to 8 minutes. Welling with the ball here. Pick from Maloney. As Welling has the ball here. Again, pick from Pellerelli. Pump fakes, doesn't take it. He kicks it out over to Jalen here. Jalen driving out to Welling. Welling, head fake. Taking the midi. Not able to knock that one down there. Jay Green with the rebound. As Jalen there gets the steal, drives all the way and gets the 2 on that one as he takes that coast to coast there. Now a 13-19 game as it is now down to a 6-point deficit here for Bricklayers. As we have Phil here with the ball up top, going up against Yakeem. Yakeem asking him to drive down that one as Phil knocks down another 3. 3 for 4 here so far tonight from beyond the arc. As he has not been missing here so far, as Pellerelli has it here. Driving, spins, throws up a shot, not able to knock that down. Pacheco there with the rebound on that one. As Pacheco here, slowing down his dribble. He gets it over to Phil here up top. Phil with the ball. Is he going to take another 3? No, he doesn't. He drives, floats it, makes the 2 on that one. As that's going to be a timeout there for Bricklayers. Their first of the night. They're down to 2 left here as we have 6:45 left here in this first half. G League up 24-13 here so far. Either way though, folks, we'll catch back up with you here in a minute after this timeout break. As we are starting back up here, 6:45 on the clock. Bricklayer starting off with the ball here. Got that up here. As Maloney there gets it from Jalen. He takes the three. Not able to make that. Phil with the rebound. As they get over to Phil. Phil trying to find Bremer. Loose ball there. Maloney there ends up getting the steal on that one. Maloney driving through the defense. Going to get fouled on that one. As that's going to be on either Summers or Jaden here. We'll see which one gets the call. As this could be two for Maloney. Makes the first one. Bringing down to 10. We'll see if we can make single digits here with this free throw. And not there. Summers there gets the rebound. Summers kicks it over. Jay Green wasn't fully ready for it. That's going to be a turnover there as that goes out of bounds. Pellerelli came in hot. Almost got the steal there. Jay Green wasn't fully ready for that one. As Jalen's now going to be bringing it up. We're down to about 5.5 left here in this first half as Allegro here has to pick up his dribble. Jay Green playing tight defense. He finds Jalen though and gets it to him. Nice pass on that one there. Jalen with the two there. Allegro with the nice assist there on that one. As we have Phil giving it over to Summers. Finds Pacheco. Pacheco pump fake strive. Bremer. Bremer misses the two. He's going to rebound his own shot and put it back up and in. As Bremer was a nice pickup for them over the offseason here for this G League team. If you remember, G League was one of the worst teams in the league last year, and they improved by picking up, pretty much hitting the transfer portal as they picked up Summers, Jay Green, and Pacheco as that was a missed three on that one there. As Pellerelli there picks up the foul there on the push on that loose ball, so we got G League here with it. But yeah, G League making a lot of nice pickups. They got to get some chemistry down, though. As Summers knocks down the three, Phil with the assist. But this game, I think offensively, has been one of their best, especially against a team like Bricklayers, who is one of the better teams, probably in the upper echelon here of the league. As Manny there gets the nice basket through the tough defense. Beautiful pick and roll work there between him and Jalen. As we got Pacheco here with the ball now. He's driving to his left, pump fakes, kicks it over, passes it around, gets it over to Summers. Summers gets it over to Bremer. Bremer finds Jay Green. Jay Green makes the layup there. Great passing on that one there as Jay Green now has his third basket of the night. It's a 31-18 game. G League firmly in the driver's seat here so far in this one as Jalen's going to pull up a three. Not able to make that one there. As Jay Green gets the rebound. Jay Green with it here, going up against Allegro there. Kicks it out to Summers. Summers not able to knock down the three. Jay Green offensive board and gets the two on that one. Jay Green's been hard to stop there for this Bricklayers team so far tonight, him and Phil. As Manny has it here, he's now going to pull a three. He knocks that one down. Jalen with the assist. As Manny here has been pulling out the three-pointers here out of his bag. Usually more of as a rebounder, guy who plays more inside, but he's been knocking down his threes tonight as he's 2 for 3 so far from beyond the arc here. As Phil has it here at the three-point line. Jalen knocks it loose there. Backcourt on that one, though. As they're not, Phil thinks he got tipped there. As these guys are definitely not going to like these refs here as they've been struggling so far here with this ref combo. Pellerelli going to run off the court there to keep it as 5 there. Phil subbed out there as Manny wide open from beyond the arc and makes that there. As Phil walked off the court there to argue with the ref, left his man wide open on that one, gave him an easy three, as it's a 33-24 game here. As this is one of the things with this team is mentally here, when faced with adversity, how they react, especially when you can't control something like the refs possibly missing a call there. Phil misses the three on that one there. Pacheco ends up with the rebound here, as Pacheco has it, kicks it over to Phil. Phil driving to his left through the defense, layup good on that one there, as he made that one. As we are down to about 2 minutes left here in the first half, as they're pushing it here. Summers falls on that one. Maloney with the three, not able to knock that down as Phil gets the rebound. As we got Phil here bringing it up, down to about a minute 40 here. He kicks it over to Summers. Summers drives. That's going to be a foul there by Manny on that one. As that's going to be two at the, or sorry, no, on the floor. On the floor here, so it's going to be an inbounds. As Pacheco here has it, gets it over to Jay Green. Jay Green drives. Jalen picks him clean there for a second steal. Goes full court, not able to make the two. Jay Green doesn't get the block, but enough defensive pressure to force the miss as Phil finds Pacheco. Pacheco with the three-pointer, knocks that one down. Phil with the assist, as he's been filling up the stat sheet so far here for this G League team. Down to a minute in this first half. 38-24 lead here for G League, as they've held this close pretty so far here, sorry. As Welling has it here, gets tipped, able to save it, finds Manny. Manny, though, deep three, knocks that one down, as Manny cannot miss from beyond the arc here. Welling picks up the assist on that one, as he's single-handedly been carrying the offensive load here for this Bricklayers team almost. As Phil here gets over to Jay Green. Jay Green kicks out to Summers. Summers driving left over Jay Green. Jay Green goes up. Fouled on that one, clock. As Manny there picks up his second foul. Two. Yeah, Manny's got two. As Jay Green here is going to be taking two at the line, down to about 30 seconds here on the clock. So he misses the first one there. See if we can knock down this second one here. And he makes that one there. As they get it into Welling. Down to about 19 seconds here. Welling with the ball here, going against Pacheco. We're down to about 10 seconds now. Still looking to get a shot off. Phil gets the steal, going full court on that one. Lay-in, no good on that one there. Cam ends up getting the rebound though. He shoots the two, not able to make that there, and that is the half there, as it is a 38-27 lead here for G League, as they have been in the driver's seat so far in this one. But we will see if Bricklayers can form a comeback here, or if G League can hold on and win this one. Either way though, folks, we will catch back up with you here in a few minutes for the start of our second half. we are about to start the second half off here. Bricklayers down 9 here, or 11 here so far. As James Hill, I see you in the comments there. I gotta ask though, why you why you're not here for the game?
Johnny,
So
and
as you know, I know a lot of you guys were out last week. But I feel like it's been enough days where you should be fully rare and ready to go. But I appreciate you subbing in for your wife here. Since you aren't playing, as Cam has it here, he loses it. That's gonna stay in possession of them since it got tipped as he lost it. As we got Cam with it here, he's gonna give it over to Summers. Summers gets it over to Phil. Phil's gonna take the mid-range, not able to knock that down. As Allegro there ends up with the rebound. As Welling here is bringing it up. Over to Jalen. Yakeem with it here. Hook shot. Not able to make that there. Summers with the rebound. As Cam here is now bringing it up here for G League. As they kick it out to Phil. Phil left wide open from the three-point line. He takes it. Not able to make that there. As that goes into the hands of Manny there. Didn't hit rim on that one. As Jalen drives. Cam knocks it loose though. Cam gives up to Jake Green for the 2. As that's going to be a foul there on that one. So Jay Green's going to go to the line for a and 1 free throw. Jalen picking up the foul on that one. As Jay Green's going to go for this and 1 free throw here. 1 for 2 on his last trip. As he misses that one there, Summers gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bricklayers caught unprepared on that one there. And they took advantage as Jay Green gets a hand on it. Manny saves it though, drives. Nice layup on that one there. Manny gets 2 on that one as Phil has it up top. No contest, takes the 3, misses that one there. Summers with the rebound, misses the 2. That ends up going out of bounds there. So they're going to say it is G League ball there, so the last touch by Bricklayers. As Cam here's doing inbound duties, finds Summers. Summers driving to his right, mid-range, knocks that one down there. As we got Manny here bringing it up for Bricklayers. 44-29 game here, 17.5 minutes left. Manny pulls another 3, not able to knock that one down. Had to give himself a heat check on that one there. As Phil there gets the rebound, he's bringing it up, driving through. Welling there gets the steal on that one. As we have Allegro here bringing it up, driving, and he's going to get fouled by Summers there. As that's going to be 2 free throws here for Allegro at the line. These are going to be his first 2 of the night here. Bricklayers. I'm going to have a second guy down lower there. Might after this first free throw as he misses the first one. And they do. So still 44-29 game here. And second one misses that one as well. Bremer ends up with the rebound. He gives over to Summers. Summers driving. Jay Green. Jay Green tries to pass it back over. Allegro there ends up with the steal. Jay Green dives for it, not able to save it. So that's going to be Bricklayers' ball here. As he went careening for that ball there. Welling here going to be starting it off for Bricklayers. Sees the ball here up at the top. Finds Jalen. Jalen here goes to his left past Manny. As they get the steal there. Goes up. Summers gets the 2 on that one. Jay Green with the assist. As Welling now bringing it up, he gets over to Yakeem. Yakeem going baseline. He's going to take the mid-range. Not able to make that there. He's had a tough going here so far. As Phil has it here with a 7th rebound. He's up top. He's going to pull the 3. Not able to make that there. A little bit of contact. He fell on that one. Nothing called, though. Welling with the rebound. Kicks up to Manny. Jalen, 2 on that one there as Manny gets the assist. Nice job also of moving over to his left, blocking any defender from being able to contest the layup. It's now a 31-46 game here as G League's up 15 here. As Summers here driving to his right, going through the defense, pulls the mid-range, not able to make that there. As Manny there has the rebound, gets it over to Welling. Welling with it here. Out to Jalen. Jalen with the pick from Yakeem. Back to Yakeem. Yakeem up top, driving through the defense and gets the 2 on that one. Nice job faking the defender out on that one there. As we got Jay Green with it here. Almost loses it there. Is driving through the defense. Picks up his dribble. Finds Summers. And that's going to be a foul there. As Allegro there picks up the foul. As they're going to say Summers took a shot there, so that's going to be 2 free throws for him. And he makes the first one there. So we have Pellerelli coming in for Allegro. Pacheco here is going to be coming in for Summers once he does his free throws here. As he makes the second one there, another substitution there. Pacheco comes in. Summers subs out here. As we're going to have Jalen here bringing the ball up. He's surveying his options to pick from Yakeem. Driving through, head full of steam. Kicks out to Welling. Welling, Yakeem. Yakeem, three-pointer. Rolls out there as that was one was just unlucky there on that one. Pellerelli, though, saves it. Kicks it out. Jalen drives. He misses it. As the ball's loose there, but Pacheco ends up with the offensive board. He kicks it out. Jalen with the steal. They kick it out to Welling. Welling misses the 3 on that one there. As Phil now has the rebound there. On crazy possession here so far as Phil's driving through the tough defense and is going to get fouled. That's Manny picking up the foul. That's Manny's 3rd there. Down to about 13 and a half minutes there. As Phil is going to be taking 2 here at the line. 3 for 4 so far, so we'll see if he can improve that. Yeah, so they're drying the ball off there. He's got a little sweat on it. Yeah, 3. As Phil here is going to be taking his free throws. Makes the first one there. He's now 4 for 5. He's going to try to make it 5 for 6 here with this one. Try to extend this lead to 17 here for him. And does there. It's 5 for 6 from the line. It's now a 33-50 game. 17-point lead here for G League as Yakeem has it here, driving right through the defense. Layup good on that one. As Yakeem might be starting to try to take over here. Make some offense here for the team as Cam gets it here. Layup. Makes that one there. Pacheco with the assist. As Yakeem goes through. And he gets fouled there. So he goes to the line. Jay Green looking a little shaken up after that last one. That was Pacheco who picked up the foul on that last go-around there. He's going to be walking off the court there.
Open up your fucking ear, bro. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Or just suffer, bro.
He might got the wind knocked out of him there in that one, as Yakeem now is going to come to the line to shoot free throws for his and one opportunity here. As he makes that one there from the line. Now a 38-52 game there. 14-point lead here for G League as Phil finds Cam. Cam kicks out to Pacheco. Pacheco fakes the pass, gets it back out to Cam. Cam now with the ball here. He's going to be driving right. Going through the defense. Kicks it back out to Pacheco again. Pacheco with the 3. Not able to make that. Summers with the rebound. Gets it back out to Pacheco again at the corner. He's going to be resetting up top. Kicks over to Cam. As Cam has it, out to Summers. Summers with it here, going up against Welling, so he has a size advantage here. He doesn't take it, though, as he passes back out to Pacheco. Pacheco here up top, out to Cam. in the corner there. He's going to get the pick from Bremer. Doesn't take it, takes 3 instead. Can't make that. Bremer with the rebound, though, is 5th. Kicks it back out to Cam. Deals it over to Phil. Phil in the corner now going up against Jalen. So some interesting defensive matchups, especially height-wise here, as Summers drives and gets the 2 on that one. Phil with the assist on that one. As it is now a 54-38 game here. Welling going to pull the 3. Not able to knock that down. Over 4 here from the line as Summers kicks it down court to Pacheco. Pacheco not able to make that there. You say that went out of bounds there. So G League's going to keep possession here. As Pacheco here gets over to Cam here. Cam spins. Passes out to no man's land. Yakeem ends up there with the steal. Throws it up to Jalen. Jalen layup. Good on that one there. As it is now a 40-54 game, G League up 14 here with about 10 minutes left in this one. As Phil has it here at the top. He's going against Yakeem here up top. See if he pulls the 3 or decides to go to the basket here. He goes to the basket, floats it, not able to make that there. As Welling here has it. As Jalen there gets to Yakeem. Yakeem dunks it on that one there. As that is a timeout there by G League there after that dunk. Great basket there by Yakeem as he took it straight to the rack and gets a nice highlight play on that dunk. As we're down to about 9:37 left here in this game here. We will catch back with you here in a moment though after this timeout break. As we're about to get back into this one here. As during that timeout break, we had Maloney here subbing for Welling. As Pacheco has it here up top. He gets the pick from Summers. As he's going to hand it off to Phil here. Phil going up top against Yakeem. As he gets the pick from Pacheco. Jalen strips it loose there, though. That's his 4th steal of the night. Jalen goes up and gets the 2 on that one there. Yakeem with the assist on that one. As it is now only a 10-point lead here for G League. As Bricklayers might be starting to come back here. G League gonna need to put up a basket to end this momentum as Summers drives, not able to make that there. As Maloney gets the rebound, overthrows his man. As that is going to be, we'll see who they call ball for. As they're gonna say it's G League's ball, saying it's gonna be last touch by Red. Manny not agreeing with the call on that one. As Pacheco here is going to bring it up. 8:30 left in this game here as Pacheco finds Summers. Summers, jab step, drive, floats it, gets the and 1 on that one. Let's see who they call the foul on. Manny picks up his 4th there. Summers goes for the and 1 free throw. Not able to make that there as Yakeem there gets the rebound. He's going to be bringing it up. Kicks it out to Maloney. Maloney finds Yakeem. Yakeem up top. Backing down Summers here. He's going to reset. Going up against him up top here. Kicks it over to Manny. Manny pump fakes. Driving to his right. Up against Bremer. Bremer is going to pick up the foul there. So Manny's going to be taking 2 at the line here. Now, see Manny have a better trip here. He went 0 for 2 last time he had free throws here. He'll try to change his fortunes there on this trip. He misses the first one there. Try to take the second one here to go 1 for 2. When you're down like this, don't want to be missing free throws as that can make the difference between you coming back in this game and not. As he makes the second one there. Now 1 for 4 in the night here. As they're going to sub Jay Green and Bremer is going to be subbing out. So it looks like Jay Green is better there after that fall he took earlier. Got the wind knocked out of him there a little bit. Pacheco here is going to be bringing the ball up. We're down to about 7 minutes here. Pacheco Half spins, nothing going. Jalen shut him down here. He's kicking out. Yakeem, easy steal on that one. This is probably going to be a dunk, and he gets it there on that one, as that is another one to go on the highlight reel there, as it is now a 9-point game here. Bricklayers bringing it back to single digits here as they're starting to come back here. As Cam gets the ball off the pick, he takes the midi. Not able to make that there. Manny with the rebound. As Yakeem throws in no man's land there. That's going to be a turnover. So I don't know if it was a miscommunication or if he just didn't throw it in the right spot. We're down to 6.5 minutes. That might hurt momentum there. As Phil has the ball here, he gets the pick. Yakeem up on him. He's going to look for someone to pass to. Finds Cam left wide open there. Cam shoots the three. Not able to make that there. As Maloney there gets the rebound. As Jalen there kicks over to Yakeem. Yakeem up top. He's going to pull the three. Not able to make that one there. As Summers ends up getting the rebound there. As Jay Green now has it. Finds Pacheco. As that one goes off the rim there. Pacheco grabs it. Goes out of bounds. So that's going to be... As that was a timeout there by G League, so they did it before he went out of bounds, so they probably keep possession here. So we're down to 5:35 here. 56-47 game here. So it's only a single back down to single digits here. As we'll see if Bricklayers is going to have enough to come back in this one, or if G League can hold on to this one. Either way, though, folks, we'll catch your view here in about 30 seconds after this timeout break. We're about to come back here off this timeout. G League gonna have the ball. Pacheco gets subbed out. So Summers is back in here. Phil with the ball here up top. As Phil's gonna be driving left, pump fakes, goes up. As Yakeem picks up the foul. On the floor foul though, so shot did not go up before it. So that's going to be just a regular inbound as Cam here gets it over to Phil here. Phil going up against Yakeem again here. Going baseline, loses it. That's going to be a turnover. As Yakeem here doing inbound duties, finds Manny at about half court. Manny with the ball here, gets over to Jalen. Jalen going to be driving left. Jay Green almost stopping him dead in his tracks there as he kicks it out to Manny. Over to Yakeem. Yakeem driving to his right. Kicks it out to Pellerelli. Pellerelli going baseline. That's going to be a foul there on Cam. That's his first foul there. So they're going to keep possession here. It's going to be inbound. Jalen doing inbound duties here for him. He kicks out to Yakeem. Yakeem pulls the three. Not able to knock that down. He's 0 for 4 tonight from beyond the arc. As Yakeem looks like he got hurt on that one there. As we'll give it a second here. See how he is. As it looks like he's going to be subbed out here. we're back there after that injury timeout. As Hakeem there got a gnarly gash there, just above the eye. He's getting some attention there. As Maloney misses, rebound and put back by Jalen there. So it's now down to a 7-point game here. We're down to about 4 minutes left in this game. As Phil's the ball here, trying to go baseline. Manny cutting him off. Let's see how that matchup goes. Phil been doing a good job so far tonight, but different defender there between Hakeem and Manny, and that's going to be a foul there on Pellerelli. His second of the night. And so that's going to be free throws here for Jay Green. So we'll see if he can knock down his 4th and 5th free throws here of the night, as he's going to try to bring it back to a 9-point game. He misses the first one. And makes that one. 1 for 2 there on that trip there. So he's 2 for 4, 2 for 5 on overall for the line tonight. As Jalen has it here, gets the pick. As that's going to be Cam with the foul on that one there. As we're down to about 3 minutes now here. They get it in. Summers there gets the steal on that one. 3rd steal of the night, as Cam here is going to be bringing it up now. Cam finds Jay Green. Allegro blocks it, but Jay Green gets the rebound and the putback there. That's his first miss of the night there, that block. Allegro with a nice block there. As that's going to go out of bounds there. I think they keep possession, though. Yeah. As Maloney here is going to get subbed out. Welling get a sub in here. They're down about 2.5 minutes here. Jalen here gets it over to Welling. Welling going baseline, bobbles it though, so he's got to pass out. Finds Allegro. Summers got a hand on it, but they keep possession. Summers gets another hand on it. That ends up being a steal that time, as that's his 4th steal, as he's going to be passing it out over to Bremer. Gives it over to Cam. Cam finds Phil here. Phil's going to take the deep 3 here on that one. Makes that one there. As that might start to be the dagger there on that one. It's 62-49 here. So Bricklayers really have to make some offense happen here. It's Welling, floater, good on that one there. As they bring it down to 11 points here on their deficit. As Phil has it now up here, going up against Manny, driving left, kicks out. Jay Green pump fakes, loses the ball. Cam gets it though, so it rolls right to him. Phil now back in the corner. He's going to pull the contested 3. Nowhere close as he airballs that one. But Bremer saves it there. Bremer goes up for the 2, not able to make that there. See the rebound there in the corner. Pellerelli tries to pass it in. Bremer, though, with the steal on that one. Summers leading down the charge. The layup, good on that one there as he takes that coast to post. It's now a 64-51 game, down to a minute 15 on the clock as Pellerelli takes a 3, knocks that down. It's now 1 for 2 on the night. It's now a 10-point game. Phil dunks it, misses the dunk there as Allegro there gets the rebound. Full court. Summers gets a block of his own, though, on that one. Not the first time that he's gotten a chase down block there. As that's going to be a foul there on Cam. So one more here to give by G League before they start going 1 for 1. As Jalen takes the 3, not able to make that. Pellerelli rebound, back up and gets the 2. As we have Cam here bringing it up, we're down to 40 seconds here. Bricklayers do have a foul to give here as Phil takes the 3, not able to make that there. Jalen with the rebound. As he gives it over, Pellerelli misses the 2. Jay Green with the rebound. As Jalen gets the steal there on that one. Manny back to Jalen. Jalen gets the 2 there. Manny with the assist. As that's going to be a timeout there by Bricklayers. They have 1 remaining here as we're down to 17 seconds. 58-64 game, as this is the closest it's been all night here. As it's a 6-point game here. As this game started off with a nice lead here for G League, but G League slowly and surely has been having them move closer and closer back in here. As both teams have had their fair share of highlight moments here so far. As Hakeem made his way back here on the court after getting that eye injury there. He still got a towel there to his head on that one, as it's 17.1. As we're going to get an inbound here for G League. Remember, Bricklayers does have one foul to give before we go to 1-1. So they get it in here. Throws into no man's land, no foul call. Jay Green gets it. Loose again. On the floor.
That was a 30-second play and a 1-second play.
As we got Jalen doing inbound here, finds Welling here, gets it out, over to him. Jalen drives out to Allegro. Allegro goes up and not able to make that there. Phil with the rebound. Next one's 1-1. They still, yeah, that was their one to give. They still got one more to foul before it's 1-1. And that is going to be a game here as G League takes the 64-58 win here over the Bricklayers. As we knew this game was going to be close, was mostly in G League's hands there, as even though it got closer there at the end. Bricklayers put a nice effort in, came back close at the end, and was able to keep it close there.
How can the inbound